Hello there, this is Giang, and I want to present to you my custom program, which is a game called Racket. And as you can imagine from the name of the game, it is a racket battle game and is inspired by an iconic game called Pong. Well, so I'm going to show you what I've done with this. So for here, as you can see on the initial interface, there is a name, which is the name of the game, Pixel Racket, and there are two modes that users can choose from. One of them is the 1 vs 1, which is also known for play with friends, for 2 players at a time. And the other one is versus computer, which is for 1 person and play with the computer. For the second mode, there are 3 difficulties that users can choose to play, which is easy, medium, and hard. So for now, I'm gonna show you how the first mode is played, 1 vs 1. So for here, there are 2 rackets on both sides, the dividing line, and the score for each player placed on the corresponding side. So basically the rule of the game is that if the player cannot block the ball from exceeding the border of that player's side, the other player's score will be added by 1, and whoever reaches 11 points first will win. So because this mode is for 2 players to play at a time, whoever on the left side will play with the W and S keys, and the one on the right side will play with the up and down keys. Now when I press start, the ball will move and the game starts. So as you can see here, if the ball is out of the left side border, the score of the right side player will be added by 1. And now I'm going to show you an example. If the player on the left, which is player 1, is the winner, which means player 1 reaches 11 points first. Well, there will be a board of information like this informing that the player 1 is the winner. And also, when you want to play again, you can press return and the game will restart like this. So now when you don't want to play this mode no more and you want to play the versus computer mode or just exiting the game, you can press escape and we'll move out to the mode select screen like this. Okay, I'm gonna play with the computer, example medium. For this mode, there will be a high score for each difficulty, and for the medium one, the high score of this mode is 4. And when the player 1 on the left side, because the racket on the right side is played by the computer, so we're not gonna regard the score of this side. We'll only take the score of the left side. And if the score of the left side is higher than the old high score or the current high score, well, the new high score will be updated on the screen and also in the TXT file. For this mode, whoever reaches 99 points first will win, and the players will use up and down keys for this. So for this mode, the right racket, which is played by the computer, will automatically move up and down based on the movement of the ball. So I'm going to show you how this works. And there's also one more thing. The game will always start serving on the right side, and whoever wins the score will have the right to serve the ball, like this. So as you can see, when the player 1 score is 5, which is higher than 4, the high score here is also updated. So for each difficulty, there are differences in speed, and with the speed of the ball and the speed of the racket as well. So when the hard version is played, it's really hard to win a single score against the computer. And also, When you want to restart the game, restart from the beginning of the game, you can press R. As you can see, there are two lines here informing that R for restarting the game and escape is to exit to the menu. And that is how the game is played. And when you don't want to play this game anymore, you just need to press escape to exit game, or just click on the X right here. So now I want to show you the code that makes the game works. So here there are 5 files. The pixelracket.rb files contain the logic of the game, the algorithm. So the game screen takes the game logic from Pixel Racket to define how the game is played. Mode select is the menu interface, and men.rb is to run the game. There's also a txt file to contain the high scores of users for each difficulty. So here for the pixel game file, it contains the game logic of the racket and the ball, like the movements, the draw functions, determine when it hits the racket, changing the direction of the ball when it hits the top, the bottom, and the racket when it's out of bound, and like a function to make the computer's racket to move along with the movement of the ball, which is the drag ball function. So in terms of the two screens, game screen and mode select screen, there will be two main functions. The one is to draw, such as drawing rackets, balls, and text, and the other one is handle the user's input on the keyboard, mostly left, right, up, down, return, and escape. So that's how my custom program. So that is my custom program. Thanks for watching.